there, this is Jen from Spokane Public Library again, and today we are going to make an Oriental noodle soup. In times of stress and uncertainties, people go for comfort food, and that is quite understandable. However, comfort food means different things to different people, and for me, it is a bowl of simple noodle soup, and that's what we're making for dinner tonight. So come on over, let me show you what I've got on the stove. Okay, this is about 4 cups of water. The key to a good soup is always the soup base, right? It's in the water. So you use any kind of broth. It doesn't have to be chicken broth that you buy from the store. In fact, store-bought chicken broth is actually quite diluted and tasteless. I prefer to make my own. So tonight, what I'm using is actually the pan that we used to cook this morning, the bacon. So there's some bacon dripping in there, and that will flavor the soup quite nicely. You can use the leftover soup, you can use the leftover stir fry from previous night. You can use the drippings from your crock pot. Anything makes a good soup base. So about 3 cups of the water and dripping mix, and then bring it to a boil. I put a pack of this noodle. This is what I use. Oriental style noodle. Believe it or not, I happened to see it at Winkle, and this whole pack costs less than $3. So you take 1 pack of this. 1 serving, 1 bundle of this. This is 1 bundle. You put it in the boiling water and crack 1 egg. I've got an egg cooking in here. Crack 1 egg in here. Here, I'll crack another one just to show you. So this will be a bowl of noodle soup with 2 eggs. Plenty of protein for the evening. Or lunch, really. Okay, so turn down the heat to medium-high or medium. And while it's cooking, I'm going to show you how to cheat and make the noodle soup. If you don't happen to have this noodle kicking around in your pantry, because I can hear you ask, who happened to have a pack of Oriental noodle kicking around in your pantry, right? So now, the common ingredient shared by a hot cuisine chef and a penny-pinching housewife cook like me, the common ingredient is a pinch of imagination. So you really don't need this to make a bowl of noodle soup. But I'm hoping you have a pack of this kicking around in your pantry. And it doesn't even have to be angel hair. It can be thin spaghetti. After all, it is said that spaghetti noodle comes from China. And it all comes from China, and it all goes to the same place. So let's see. I got curious about this substitute yesterday, and I made this up. Boil your spaghetti, boil your angel hair to al dente, and add your soup base, and let's assemble it. So you give it a dash of sesame oil, and a dash of soy sauce. Oh, this is a new bottle. Mix it up. And instead of cracking 2 eggs into this bowl, I have made 2 fried eggs. Top it up with 2 fried eggs. Like this. Something is missing in this bowl. You know what it is? If you have green onion or cilantro, a handful of green onion or cilantro would make this really nice. But we don't have green onion and we don't have fresh cilantro only either. So I'm going to dice up a handful of green peas. And there it is. And that is your noodle soup without Oriental noodle. Try it and tell me what you think. You also can use leftover grilled chickens if you happen to have them. So let's see what's happening with this bowl. So when the noodle is about 2/3 done, cooked, you're done. Okay? And this egg here is not quite done yet, so I'm going to move it to the middle and let it cook a little bit. So when this is done, I'm going to assemble it into a bowl just like I did with the other one. Instead of using the eggs, I'm going to use the cooked eggs here, and I'm going to use the same ingredient, the soy sauce and the sesame oil, and I'm going to use the same green color just to give it the look, and it tastes good too. And that's it. You're done. Season to taste. So there it is. Until next time, keep well.